everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio, and I was here making these little cluster bases, and I thought I would bring you along with me. So I'm going to kind of show you things, this is just one of the things that I do when I'm not really usually recording and getting ready. I'm in between journals right now, so I'm going to kind of move you on. There, move you out to there. I'm going to take my sweater off and I'm going to sit down and I'm just going to make. And I thought what I would do is just show you my process. So basically I have these little pieces of cardstock that I got from work. They were cut-offs of something. And I have my glue book here. Let's move these off to the side. And I've got some stamp papers. I have my fabric scraps. I have my paper scraps all over here, like overflowing. I kind of have a mess, actually. But this is my process. So what I did first was I took these and I kind of looked at my scraps and looked at, because these are different colors. And it's like, well, what color? Say I wanted to make something out of that. I could probably use this color would work, right? And then I just ripped it in half because I just want to make small little cluster bases. And what I would use those for is either to put at the bottom of a blank page just to break it up a little bit. I might consider making this into a an altered paper clip, but they're not designed and they're just the bases. And I tend to do things by color, sort of. So this is a piece of denim. This one has no fabric on it. It's just paper. And this one has kind of a tie-dyed brown. Okay, so that's what we're doing is we're just making like the bases. And so I would take this and I would probably, I could make two out of this really, right? Maybe do it this way. Let's see what we have for, I have some of this black and white fabric, which might be kind of cool. So let's cut a piece of that. Maybe if we turn this and we put this here, it breaks up that black there. And then we could use okay, so I like it already. So we have this, and we have this, and then we break it up with a little bit of this. And then what I like to do is I like to keep them small. So I try to keep them about the size of the base. And this one is long, so I would use my ruler and I would tend to cut these or rip these a little bit smaller than my base, or a little bit larger than my base. Okay. And I like to keep them small because that's the point of them for what I use them for. And I'm using my Fabri-Tac because if I decide to put fabric on it, I don't have to switch glues. And Fabri-Tac will hold anything, fabric or paper. All right. There's there. there. And then I think I like that over off to the side a little bit. And then when we decide what we're going to do with them, we can add lace, we can add a focal point, we can add whatever we want. But this way, we already have a base. Okay. Okay, let's do this one here. So we had a piece of this left. We could put on here. We need to find something. We had a piece of this. We do it this way. Put this on here. I like that. And then we need a piece of fabric. That would be kind of cool. So with this, I'm kind of liking this, and I think we just need a small piece. So perfect. So let's go ahead and glue this one down. And then we will glue this one down. That's how easy these are, really. Just, and you can use all your small scraps for this. Like little pieces, right? Voila. So we just made these two right here. I'm going to put those up there. And let's figure out a couple more. So we have, just kind of looking at, we have kind of this color. I have a pink. Pink with numbers. I have gray, kind of nice. Let's see what we have. We have a light. Let's pick this light colored one. And we will rip that in half. And these right here are, they're about 3 3/4 by, I don't know, a little over 1.5 inches. And I'm cutting it in half. So it's a little over 1.5 inches by almost 2 inches. Something like that is what the size of the base that I'm using. So I'm thinking I kind of like this with that. So let's make one like that, make one like this. Kind of liked this fabric, maybe. Yes. This has gold on it, kind of like it. And then we need a little piece of something right there, and we can use our stamped like that. I think would look good. like it. Okay, I think we want to maybe try and decorate a couple of them. 1, 2, 3, I don't know. So I'm going to stop this and pick this mess up, and then we'll come back and decorate. Okay, I'm back, and these are the little cluster bases that we made. Tried to kind of lay them out. And then I pulled out all of the things that I normally try to decorate with. I have little bird stickers, stamps, moths, butterflies, labels, Louisa Heinzel's like plates, what do you call them, license plate numbers. I love those. If I have some small ones, they'll be perfect. We have some odd little pieces in here that I stamped. And then the go-to, which is these stamped pieces in here. So I'm just going to start looking and seeing what we could put on as focal points. Let's start with maybe the butterflies. I'm already seeing I have this bright one. Might go good there. I like it. So how could we build on that? Let me see what we could do to build on that. Really, it just takes something as easy as that. Perfect. One done. Ooh, look at this one. This one looks like a neutral. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that one a lot. Like that. So we have blue, I think. This looks kind of like got a blue background. I'm going to move these out of the way. Kind of has like a blue background here. What if we... I think it needs paler, like gray blue maybe. We turn this way, make that go like that. Problem is I really like this part of this fabric. Let me just look real quick and see if I have anything that I like that's maybe smaller. I know I'm automatically thinking I have to put a butterfly on there, but I don't have to put a butterfly on there. I could put something else. I have small moths. But no matter what I do, it's not going to show that blue fabric. Unless I... kind of hang it off there. Let's turn it this way. Maybe that's the problem, Tommy. If I do this, boy, that took a minute. That took a minute. And that, I like that. Okay, perfect. So then we have two. And then this one, I really am liking this. Let's see what we have in here that would. We have a sparkly one. I like it. So now we have 3. That's too much the same. That's too much the same. See, let's see if we have something that would go on this. Let's try something entirely different. See what we have for stamps. See if something tickles my fancy in here. Oh, that's about the whole size. We need something smaller than that. That's not bad. I even have stamps in here that I made. Oh, I should have saw a purple one. Oh, that's big. That's too big. Yep, too big, too big. I might go with that. It's kind of a brownish purple. I got glue hanging off my hands. Are you guys like, oh my gosh, I wish you would go wash your hands right now? Yep, I don't really see. That's kind of cute though, huh? Kind of like that. This one though needs to be cut. Let me see if I can cut it. I have these scissors and they have this, it's kind of like postage stamps, sort of. I know a lot of people just use their I hate getting old. Okay, I'm not crazy over it, so I'm not going to do that. Do we have a pretty bird, though, that would match on there like this? A pretty pink one might match. Let's see what else we have. These are stickers that I got a long time ago. And I don't like all the white around them, so I have to trim them. And therefore, they sit in there and I don't use them often enough. Oh, that's the same one. I think I kind of like that one right there. So I think I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to go ahead and take the time to cut it because I do love it. And let's see. Let's see if we have a label or something that might go on there. I know I have very tiny labels in here. That's red. I don't think we want red. Yep, I think if I cut that down, that might be good. Maybe this should go sideways like that. I think I like it. Okay, and I think I like this on here, but I wonder if we could put something else on here as well. Ooh, look what I found. A little purple. label we could put on there. I like that. Okay, I'm going to go with putting all those away. See what we can find to go on this one, like a... Let's see what Louisa has in here, in store for us in here. I like that one. Okay, we're going to go with that. We'll decorate those, glue those on, and we will then wrap this up and call it a video. How about that? I like it. Okay. So this one I need to cut, so I'm going to put that one aside real quick. This one, and this is cardstock, this little piece that I'm using right here. So we need a heavier glue anyways. Put that there. And I'm thinking that we might want to wrap up some thread here, some black thread. I like it. This one's easy enough. Just glue this down in the center and then put our little number on there. I like it. This one, once we turned this one around, it worked out for us, didn't it? Duh, Tommy. Put this right at the bottom. And I think we want some black thread there as well. Oh, I love that. Yep, I do love that. Okay, and then the last one we got is right here, and all we have to do is put our little, this is really glittery. I don't know if you can see the glitter on the bottom of that. It was a piece of paper from like a paper pad, and it had, I don't know, some sort of design, glittery design, and then I stamped on it. This is actually looks like a sticker. Let's put a little black on this as well. A little black thread behind there. And we wanted to put this like right there, I think would be perfect. So if I put some glue right here, that should hold this somewhat. Come on, wrap it up, Tommy. Okay. And then this looks like a sticker. The problem with gluing on stickers is if the sticker ever loses its stick, then the whole top part comes right off. So you're better off peeling it off, even though I can't just put the sticker down because I don't think it'll be strong enough to hold. I can put some glue on the back. Okay. Put that right down on top. Oh, I love that too. I love that too. Okay, the only one we have left is our little bird that I want to cut. So bear with me just a minute. And this also is a sticker, so let's go ahead and get these on first. Oh, everything's sticking to my fingers. Jeez. Holy moly. Guacamole. Oh, I like that too. Okay, move this stuff out of the way and we can recap what we did. So these are the ones that we decorated. And then, oh, I love them. And then these are our bases that we have not yet decorated. Get this one, how pretty that is. We've got this one. And this one's just denim, the denim fabric and blue. Oh, this has that fabric that I just love it on there. A pretty neutral brown. There. So those are the bases that we haven't decorated, and these are the ones that we did. So I'll bring it up close. And don't mind the glue on my fingers. How close do we need to be? Maybe there. That came out cute with the fabric showing. Look at that one. Really cool. Okay, thank you so much for joining me for this, making cluster bases. Okay, kind of a mass make. And we did get to decorate a few, so these are completed right here. Thank you to my subscribers, past, present, and future. I really appreciate you all. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We'd love to have you in our community. Please comment. It helps my channel grow. If you even hit the like button, put a heart down there, something to let me know you were there, that you were here. See you in the next video, everybody. Bye-bye.